Hello, everyone, and welcome to the September 11th edition of the Decaturish.com Twitch Show. I am your host, editor, and publisher Dan Wisenhunt. Our guest today is singer-songwriter Payton Kashdan. Payton, how are you today?
Good, how are you?
I cannot complain. Thank you so much for joining us. We're going to get to your music in just a minute. Can't wait to hear it. For our regular viewers, I wanted to apologize for the dumpster fire of a Twitch show that we had on September 9th. I learned a valuable lesson, which is when you are having a discussion about important matters involving public health, it is always good to ask your guests whether or not they agree with science, because as it turns out, some people don't, and they're not really the most qualified people to have on a show discussing public health. So I learned that lesson the hard way. I promise I won't make that mistake again. I will ask some questions because while it is fun to watch adults yelling at each other about math, it gets a little past the point of what we're trying to do with this show, which is to have discussions that are productive and useful. So, with that said, I decided to bring on another musical guest today. Last Friday, we had the four-man string band. Payton emailed me about using a photo for an article she's got coming up, so I was like, hey, why don't you join the show? And she agreed to do that. So, Payton, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? I understand you're a student at Decatur High, correct?
Yes, I'm a student at Decatur High and I've been living in Decatur for a while. I'm a singer-songwriter and I sing like alternative singer-songwriter music. Um, yeah, I am 15 years old and I've been playing the guitar and writing my own songs for a while now. So,
Awesome. Well, I won't stand in the way of your music. Do you have something you want to play for us to start?
sure, I'll start us off with, do you guys want to hear an original or a cover?
Let's hear an original.
Okay,
And if
so
the audience has any feelings on that, feel free to chime in, and I'll let Payton know.
Okay, so I'm gonna start us off with a song that I wrote about a year ago. It's called Broken Heart Pains. So broken heart pains in broken picture frames are lying on the floor. Think about you when we were brand new, lying in the back of that old Chevrolet. What it was like. Then you left me in the pouring rain with my head erased, watching you walk away, watching you walk away. I still remember the nights I'm calling and run away. Seems like we're falling, seems like we're falling. Restless sleeping can't stop the beating, crawling back in bed. Maybe sometimes when I can close my eyes, it happens to me all the time. 'Cause you left me in the pouring rain with my head erased, watching you walk away, watching you walk away. I still remember the nights I'm calling and run away. Seems like we're falling, seems like we're falling. Do you ever lose your mind? Happen broken picture frames are lying on the floor.
Very nice. Very nice. So, you've been writing, playing music since you were 10.
Yes, that's correct.
So, did you start with the guitar, or what did you pick up first?
I started with the guitar
Okay.
actually at Fave,
Okay.
the elementary school.
Shout out to
Um,
Fave.
yes, Mr. Brooks, the music teacher,
Okay.
he got a grant for guitars, and so I started playing the guitars in class, and then yeah, I started picking it up from there. And he told my parents that it might be a good idea to get me a guitar for Christmas. So I started playing the guitar first, and then I wrote my first song on the playground of Fave. So
Awesome. Well, that's power of music education right there.
yeah.
So tell me a little bit about how our students are doing this year. You know, we don't get to hear their perspective all that much. I know this virtual learning thing, it's not fun for parents. I can only imagine how it feels for y'all. So tell me a little bit about how that's going for everyone.
It's a little bit difficult, but it allows me to do certain things that I haven't been able to do if I was actually going to school. So that's a positive side to it. Um, because during school I didn't have much time to write music or practice my music, and now I have quite a bit of time to practice my music. But some of the negative aspects of it are just like technical difficulties with the internet lagging out from the teacher side or from the student side. It's just a little bit more complicated than actually going to school. But yeah,
Yeah. How are your friends handling it? Are they handling it okay?
I think they're handling it pretty well. Yeah, I think most of us are handling it pretty well. I know a lot of people don't like it at all because of the social aspect of things.
Well, what can we as parents and adults in the community do to support y'all?
Um, I would say just make sure that we have a good environment to like support our education while we're at home to do our online education. Um, Making sure, especially in my household, I have quite a few people, so it's better to make sure that any Wi-Fi things that can be turned off are turned off during the school day. Yeah,
Gotcha. Cool. All right. Well, you gonna play something else for us?
sure. I'll play something else. Does a cover sound good?
Yeah, sounds good to me. If the audience, so we do take comments on Twitch. So if any of y'all have any recommendations, please chime in and let us know. But yeah, that sounds fine.
Okay, I'm gonna play a song that I learned from my dad a couple of years ago. It's called Skinny Love. So. Come on, skinny love, just let's told you to be patient, and I told you to be kind, and I told you to be balanced, and I told you to be fine. And now all your love is wasted, and who the hell was I? And now I'm breaking at the bridges at the end of all your lines. Who will love you? Who will fight? And who will fall far behind? Mama, mama, my, mama, mama, my, mama, mama, my,
Very nice. Very nice. Thank you so much. So, talk to me a little bit about the process. So, I have taught myself to play a little bit of piano. I'm not as good with that as you are with the guitar. But, I tried to pick up the guitar, and my brother plays and my father plays. You mentioned your dad played, so I want to talk about that in a second. Um, I find it hurts, like trying to play, especially on that pinky, where you get.
Yeah, it definitely hurts.
Yeah, how long does it take to get over that? Because like that's honestly the thing that makes me put it down more than anything else. Because it hurts like hell
Yeah.
to do that. How did you get over that?
Um, well, I just kept going through it. I once in a while, I have to like redo the whole process because if I put lotion on my hands, then it
Oh.
like starts over the whole process. But I've developed calluses on my fingers that make it not hurt.
Mhm.
It took me about, I would say when I started, um, it took me about maybe half a year to develop calluses that made it not hurt when I play guitar.
So you just
So
played through it otherwise.
yeah, you just keep playing through it, then it'll be good.
So you mentioned your dad's a musician as well.
He's not, no.
Okay. You said he had taught you the
Oh,
song.
no. I learned it for him
Oh,
because he
you
wanted.
learned it for him. Well, that's
Yeah.
lovely. Okay, that's awesome.
None of my family is actually musicians, so
Okay. Well, I could.
Mr. was definitely a major influence in that I had no musical stuff before him.
Well, that's awesome. Well, it's always good when a teacher can make that kind of an impact on your life. You want to
Yeah.
play another one for us?
Okay. I'll play another original.
Okay.
So this is my new song that I wrote a couple weeks ago, and it's called Bathroom Mirror. Tendrils of steam whirl around my face. One look and I see so much has happened here. I thought you forgot. when you look in the bathroom mirror, what do you see? And when you think about the old times, do you think of me? You used to think I was crazy, but now look at me. When you look in the bathroom mirror, what do you see? Do you see me? Do you see me? When you look in the bathroom mirror, what do you see? When you think about the old times, do you think of me? You used to think I was crazy, but now look at me. When you look in the bathroom mirror, what do you see? Do you see me? Do you see me?
Very nice. One thing I wanted to ask you is how this has affected your songwriting, because this is a very unique human experience that we're all sharing collectively. This being trapped at home and kind of held in place and not able to do much. How's that affected your creative process?
Actually, on contrary to what a lot of people have been saying, of songwriters I've been hearing talking, it's actually affected me very positively because, like I said before, I didn't have much time to songwrite before during school. And yeah, I've had a lot of time to songwrite when I wouldn't have had before and practice my guitar, practice some new songs. I've been learning tons of new songs because I've been doing a bunch of Sunday lives recently. So yeah, it's actually affected me very positively. I mean, I haven't had a bunch of experiences, obviously, that I can write songs about because I'm just sitting in my room all day. But
Right.
yeah, other than that, it's pretty good.
Well, that's good. Well, I'm glad that you've been able to make something out of it and take something positive from it. You want to do another one for us?
Sure. I'll play a cover this time. Um, I'm gonna do a song called "Come Through" by Jeremy Zucker. I'm on lose my mind, waking when the sun's down, riding all these highs, waiting for the come down. Walk the streets with me, I'm doing decently. Just glad that I can breathe, yeah. I'm trying to realize it's alright to not be fine on your own. Now I'm shaking, drinking all this coffee. These last few weeks have been exhausting. I'm lost in my imagination, and there's one thing I need from you. Can you come through? Ooh, yeah. Ain't got much to do. Too old for my hometown. Went to bed at noon. Couldn't put my phone down. Scrolling patiently. It's all the same to me. Just faces on a screen. Yeah. I'm trying to realize it's alright to not be fine on your own. drinking all this coffee. These last few weeks have been exhausting. I'm lost in my imagination, and there's one thing that I need from you. Can you come through?
Very nice. One thing I noticed about you is that you seem to have like really good stage presence. You don't seem to be nervous in any way. Is that something that was just natural to you, or is that something that you had to practice over time, or?
Um, I'd say after I performed for my first 2 times, I didn't really get nervous anymore. Obviously, I have a little bit of nerves before any performance, but
Sure.
it's not too bad like it was the first 2 times. And as of stage presence, I haven't been very good at that until I've improved a lot this past year. So,
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're 15, so you got a whole lifetime to get better at it. So what helped you overcome that fear that you had initially in
well,
performing?
I was during my first performance, it was something with Amped at Firehouse Guitars in Decatur, and I had a band of a bunch of other kids, and we were performing together. It was only like 5 songs, but I got really stressed out before that performance. I started crying the day before. I'd say I'm very like push myself to do things. So once I saw the stage and once I got into that atmosphere, I kind of just like we're like, okay, you're gonna do it. You're just gonna get up there and do it. And then after I did it that once, it got a lot easier all the other times.
So you want to do another one for us?
Sure.
All right. I'll let you.
I'll do original. This is one of I call them my first good songs because all my other ones up until like 7th grade were like eh.
Yeah.
But this one's called Breathe. It's also on Spotify and Apple Music if you guys want to stream it. But I wrote this one back in 7th grade, so it's called Breathe. This sign language hurts. We're crossing paths, but we just can't look each other in the eye. The time is passing by slowly. Why am I wasting my time on you? With lonely eyes, I look out the window. space. So why can't we go separate ways? See you, but it just don't show. Why do we cry when we could just let each other go? Let each other go.
So, if you're just joining us, we are here with singer-songwriter Payton Kashdan. She lives in Decatur, goes to Decatur High School. She has graciously agreed to spend some time with us this Friday afternoon. If you have a comment or a question for Payton, please create yourself a Twitch account, give us a follow, and get on into our chats and ask some questions. So, we have some comments. We have an M. Kashdan, I don't know if you're related, who's given you some applause. Uh, the Biggie 4000 says you're a natural talent. I tend to agree. Dean Lay asks, how long does it take Payton to write a song?
That's actually an interesting question. So I would say that my best songs that I've written take me about 5 minutes to write because it all piles up in my brain and then I write it all out very quickly. But some of the songs that I have to work harder on, I would say take me about an hour to write. And I just hole up in my room for that hour and just keep writing down stuff until I get something that works.
Can you play one of those for us? One of the ones that took you a longer time to write?
Yeah, this one I wrote for, I took a Berkeley class this summer, a Berkeley College of Music class on songwriting, and I wrote this song for it, and it's called Checklist. He better know how to fix cars, calloused hands and a kind heart. He better wanna make me happy, funny but still a little classy. He better know how to treat me, give me everything I need. He better pull me out of chair rather than fix his hair. There are many of them left, so before we begin, I gotta check you off a checklist. I wanna do this right. I wanna know what I'm getting. Don't wanna waste my time. You're getting checked off a checklist. He better call my mama Mrs. and call my daddy sir. He better open the door, give his jacket to keep me warm. There are many of them left, so before we begin, I gotta check you off a checklist. I wanna do this right. I wanna know what I'm getting. Don't wanna waste my time. You're getting checked off a checklist. I mean, I don't need a guide. So if you getting checked off a checklist. You're getting checked off a checklist. You're getting checked off a checklist.
Maybe I need a checklist to better vet my guests for science shows. That might
Yeah.
be. I need to create one of those. Are you anti-vaccine? Go ahead and write you off the list. That was great. So, tell me a little bit about what you're playing. So, what kind of guitar is that? I see you have some in the background. How many
Yeah.
guitars do you own, and what do you prefer, and why?
I have 3 guitars, unless you count this mini one I have here.
I got you.
And then this one is a Taylor guitar that I got 2 years ago, and I'd call it my nicer guitar. That's the one. That's my first guitar.
Okay.
And that's the one I write all of my songs on. So.
I got you. You write them on that one, and you play them on this one.
Yes, I perform with this one, and then I write on that one.
What's the reason? Habit?
Well, that's always been the one I've written the songs on, and I feel like it has a connection, however cheesy that might sound, but it just helps me write it easier. Maybe it's the sound of it, or maybe it's just like how it feels, but it's always helped me write songs better. And then this one just has a better sound quality than that one, because that's a baby Taylor, so.
Gotcha. All right, how about another one?
Okay. I'll play a cover this time.
Okay.
I'm going to play another song I learned from my dad, who is not a musician.
Just to be clear, her dad, she's learning the songs for, not from her dad.
Yes. And it's called Harmony Hall. Took a vow in summertime, now we find ourselves in late December. I believe that New Year's Eve would be the perfect time for the great to enter, but they don't remember. Anger wants a voice, voices wanna sing, singers harmonize till they can't hear anything. Thought that I was free from all that questioning. Every time a problem ends, another one begins, and the stone walls of Harmony Hall bear witness. Anybody with a worried mind can never forgive a sight of wicked snakes inside a place that was dignified. I don't wanna live like this, but I don't wanna die. I don't wanna live like this, but I don't wanna die. Within the walls of power lies a shameful heart that beats like a young pretenders. Beneath these velvet gloves I hide the shameful crooked hands of a money lender, 'cause I still remember. Anger wants a voice, voices wanna sing, singers harmonize till they can't hear anything. Thought that I was free from all that questioning, but every time a problem ends, another one begins, and the stone walls of Harmony Hall bear witness. Anybody with a worried mind can never forgive the sight of wicked snakes
Well, somebody, Mr. Brooks 625, I believe is the Mr. Brooks, says, "Great job, Peyton. Proud of you. You sound awesome." So your
Thank
ears must have been burning, Mr. Brooks, because we were just talking about you.
you.
Very, very cool. Very cool. So I wanted to ask, aside from Mr. Brooks, who are your influences musically? Who are you into?
Um, I'm into a lot of songwriters, so that's usually who I refer to because they are very big inspirations to me. Two of the main ones, Sean McConnell, who I saw at my 12th birthday, I think. He's been a huge songwriting influence for me. He's written a lot of big songs, especially in the country music industry. And then Amy Allen is another great songwriter. She just came out with some of her own music, and it's really good. So I've been playing and learning some of those. Those are my two main songwriter influences. So yeah.
Gotcha. Are there any like specific bands that you're into that you listen to a lot, or because I like music recommendations, so I'm always trying to keep
Yeah.
up with what's popular.
Well, I listen to a lot of music. I'm very bad at remembering the names of songs and the names of artists. My favorite song at the moment is Hallucinogenics by Matt Mason, so he's really good.
Gotcha.
But yeah, that's my favorite song. I've been listening to that a lot this week.
So if you're just joining us, we are talking with singer-songwriter Payton Kashdan. She lives in Decatur, goes to Decatur High School. There's another Decatur High School graduate, Sydney Rame. Did you know her? Did you ever get a chance to meet her at all?
Yes, I actually met her. I think before I started playing music, I think I met her. She played at one of the Oakers Porch Fest. So
Yeah.
yeah.
She comes so. How would you rank the music program at Decatur High? Do they what
Oh,
is it
the
like?
it just throughout the city of Decatur schools, the music program is just excellent. Yeah, I think they put a lot of emphasis into the arts, and it's just really nice to see because at a lot of other schools they don't do that.
Cool, cool. All right, you got another song for us, Peyton.
Yeah.
All right, let's hear
Um,
it.
I'll play another of my older songs. It's called Angels and Devils. A little bit of a sadder song than most. I'm just an angel on your shoulder, and a devil on the other side. Keep insisting that you need me, and you don't wanna be alone anymore. I don't wanna see you like this. You were falling, now you're broken. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to give you bad advice. You're falling apart, and it's all my fault. These bullets were disguised by words on my mind. Deep down, there's thorns on the inside. Just an angel on your shoulder, and a devil on the other side. Keep insisting that you need me, and you don't wanna be alone anymore. I'll pack my bags and leave your head. Hate how you bled out all of those empty words I said. Falling apart, and it's all my fault. It's all my fault. Just an angel on your shoulder, and a devil on the other side. Keep insisting that you need me, and you don't wanna be alone anymore.
So does that one have a story? I feel like it does, but
Um, I mean, it has a little bit of a story. A lot of my older songs, I kind of was just writing sadness just to be sad. But
yeah, I
this
know how
one
it
is
is when you're in seventh grade. You know, it's just
yeah, yeah. And that,
it's a bummer time for sure.
yeah. But it kind of has a little bit of a story. It was actually someone else's story. One of my friends gave another person, another one of my friends, like bad advice. It wasn't this as detrimental as this song makes it sound, but yeah, that's pretty much what it was.
I gotcha. All right, cool, cool. All right, how about another one?
Okay, um, I'll play a song. If you wanted another one of my influences, this is one of the first people I saw. Actually, this might be no second person I saw in concert. A woman named Grace Potter, and this is a song called "Stars" from her. I lit a fire with the love you left behind, and it burned wild and crept up the mountainside. Followed your ashes into outer space. Can't look out the window. I can't look at this place, and I can't look at the stars. They make me wonder where you are. Stars up on heaven's boulevard, and if I know you at all, I know you've gone too far. So I can't look at the stars. All those times we looked up at the sky, looking out so far, it felt like we could fly. Now I'm all alone in the dark of night. The moon is shining, but I can't see the light, and I can't look at the stars. They make me wonder where you are. Stars up on heaven's boulevard, and if I know you at all, I know you've gone too far. So I can't look at the stars. Stars, they make me wonder where you are. Stars up on heaven's boulevard, and if I know you at all, I know you've gone too far. So I can't look at the stars.
Very nice, very nice, very nice indeed. So you've got songs on what platforms? Spotify, Apple Music. Where can people find your music if they want to hear more of
Pretty
it?
much all streaming platforms. There's YouTube Music, Amazon Music, iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify. Yeah, all of those platforms you can get it.
Is that the best way to support you? Because I know, the receipts are not great from those streaming services. It's more exposure than anything. Are there other ways people can support you and what you're doing?
I'd say the best way to support me is by following me on Instagram if you want. It's Payton Kashdan Music.
I hear that's what all the young folks are into is this Instagram and not the.
Well, I actually don't like social media, but it is the best way to get noticed by like record labels and stuff like that. Insta is
Yeah, it's one of those things. It's like a devil you got to make the deal with to get out there. I would totally not use Facebook if I didn't have to for
Mhm.
business purposes because I enjoy communication like this, right, where
Yeah.
you're actually talking to people.
Mhm.
So what else you got?
I can play anything else. I can play another original or another cover.
You pick. We are so this is the Decaturish.com Twitch show. M. Kashdan said most of her music is on Instagram. Old folks like it too. Well, I mean, to each their own. I just Instagram. I don't know. I was like, one more social media platform, really? But then again, here I am on Twitch. So, oh, question: does Peyton have any new music coming out?
I actually do want to go back into the studio and get an EP done. So I'm working on getting that done once COVID is over. So I really
Gotcha.
want, because the last songs I put out were in seventh grade. So
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. So you got a lot of catching up to do on that point. Get in the studio. I hope you can do that soon. Where does one? Is there a place around here that you can do that where you can rent studio time? I'm sure there is, but
I the last time I went into a studio and recorded, I recorded with Tribo Records, which is Rafael Pereira. Um, he owns a coffee shop slash Brazilian restaurant called Boteco, and he also has a record label called Tribal Records, where he has a studio in his basement. So that's where I recorded my last things, and that was really fun. So I might do that again.
cool, cool. All right. Well, Peyton Cashton, she's gonna play another song for us. Take it away, Peyton.
I'm gonna play a song, a cover from Vance Joy called Riptide. I was scared of dentists in the dark. I was scared of pretty girls and starting conversations. Oh, all my friends are turning green. You're the monsters that will come to the sheets. Ooh, ah, and they came unstuck. Lady running down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side. I wanna be your lieutenant, and I love you when you're singing that song. Yeah, I got a lump in my throat, 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. There's this movie that I think you'll like. This guy decides to quit his job and head to New York City. This cowboy's running from himself. She's been living on the highest shelf. Ah, and they came unstuck. Lady running down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side. I wanna be your lieutenant, and I love you when you're singing that song. Yeah, I got a lump in my throat, 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. I just wanna know if you're gonna stay. I just wanna know. I can't have this any other way. I swear she's destined for the screen. Closest thing to Michelle Pfeiffer that you've ever seen. Oh, lady running down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side. I wanna be your lieutenant, and I love you when you're singing that song. Yeah, I got a lump in my throat, 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. Oh, lady running down to the riptide,
I had a total dad moment listening to that where I was like, oh, I know that song. I've heard that song. I sorry. It's just I like to hear things that I recognize.
Yeah.
It's it's the curse of old age. It's why I watch The Godfather every day. It's weird. Okay, so we are here with singer-songwriter Payton Kashdan. She has been very generous with her time on this fine Friday. We are coming towards the end of our show. If you have any questions or requests for Payton, please let us know. Payton, you think you got time to do a couple more?
Yeah, I've got time to do a couple more.
Okay, cool.
I'll play another song I wrote a while ago.
Okay.
It's called 65 Rolling Hills. In this small town, 65 rolling hills and one home. Back and forth, contemplate all the stories they told. Now I've met you, 66 rolling hills, shrink into the back of our lives. I don't want anyone to tell me what to do. My heart can't take this pressure, pull me through all the stories pushed into the back of my mind. 67 rolling hills in a new town I found. All the things I cannot explain were coming back to the 65 rolling hills. They pass before my eyes. I don't want anyone to tell me what to do. My heart can't take this pressure, pull me through. Can you recall all the past times? Can you recall all the night skies? Can you look and see all the colors we used to see? I don't want anyone to tell me what to do. My heart can't take this pressure, pull me through. I don't want anyone to tell me what to do. My heart can't take this pressure, pull me through.
Very nice. We are with Payton Kashdan, singer-songwriter. She's been so generous with her time today. We really appreciate her spending a little bit of time with us, sharing some of her music with us. And she's going to play one more song to wrap it up. So what's going to be your closer?
My closer is going to be one of my most recent songs I've written, actually, my second to last song that I've written. And it's called Amnesiac, which means someone who has amnesia. So I have to explain that before I've been playing it because nobody knows what it means.
Wow.
I need to look at the chords real quick.
Yeah, no worries.
I just wrote this.
I mean,
like
you just wrote it,
so. And I haven't been performing as much as I normally do, so.
That's fine.
Okay, I got it. I had it right the first time, but
All right.
I doubted myself.
You're good to go.
I don't know the answers to your questions. Look it up on Wikipedia. Searching in your history, it seems you have erased me. I didn't forget about you. Pick me up in the red truck and drop me to the beach. History has a way of repeating itself. I hope that's true. Erase me from your history, not so easily, not so easily. You thought you could forget me, so forget me, forget me. 'Cause I'll be coming back, I'll be coming back. Amnesiac, you amnesiac. Searching through my pictures, looking out the window. I throw my phone across the room. Everything reminds me, how could it not remind you? Erase me from your history, not so easily, not so easily. You thought you could forget me, so forget me, forget me. 'Cause I'll be coming back, I'll be coming back. Amnesiac, you amnesiac. Oh. Waiting for the call, I've been awake for hours. Standing at the door, waiting on your floor. You never come out, never come out. You never come out, you never come out. What's it all for? 'Cause you never come out. Erase me from your history, not so easily, not so easily. You thought you could forget me, so forget me, forget me. Erase me from your history, not so easily, not so easily. You thought you could forget me, so forget me, forget coming back. Amnesiac. You amnesiac. Amnesiac. Amnesiac.
Payton Kashdan, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us today, Payton, and I hope you have a great weekend. I hope everybody can get back in school at some point, at least by your senior year, right? That would be great. So you could have at least that experience. Thank you so much. You're so super talented, and keep doing what you're doing. You're great, and you're getting better every day. So, Payton Kashdan, everybody, check her out on Instagram, check her out on Facebook. This is the Decaturish.com Twitch show. We will be back this Wednesday. It'll be our last show for a week because I'm going to take a week off because I got to take a trip. But this Wednesday, we're going to have, I believe, James Herndon from the school board, Decatur School Board. He's going to talk to us this Wednesday. It'll be at 6 o'clock, so please join us. Again, Payton Kashdan. Check her out on Instagram and Facebook. Support her music, and we'll see you on Wednesday. Have a great weekend, everybody.